talk about, do the Lions really need home field advantage to be successful in the playoffs? So you got Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Leaving 12 votes on Christmas Eve. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad. I got out early, so it's 2 o'clock now, so I feel like I've been in there since... Fuck, I've been in there a minute. Yeah, I've been in there a minute. Can't even lie about that. But, yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was better than I thought. That's a great call. I don't even know what time I got here this morning. So I think probably like 12-ish. So I sat in there for like 2 hours. Yeah, so it was about 12-ish. So, yeah, it was straight, man. I got in, you know, hit the jewelry store. I need to hit the jewelry store. Bought some Lions jerseys. These lids had them hoes. Buy one, get one free. I wanted a white Hutchinson jersey. They did not have it. The Nike Vapor Max version. So I got a like Nike Vapor Max St. Brown jersey. And then I turned around and got a Barry Sanders Mitchell and Ness. I was getting the K jersey, the city version, but it wasn't buy one, get one free. So I said, put that shit back. Or buy one, get one half off. So I said, put that back. I should have got them. It would have been cheaper to get the K jersey, to be honest. But none here nor there. Lions undefeated on the road. I mean, I don't think enough people talk about that enough. The Lions are undefeated on the road. Think about that. The Lions are undefeated on the road. I mean, they won in Green Bay in a cold, wet, slippery one. They went in Chicago and put up almost 40 points, which they kicked the field goal. It would have been 40, no here nor there. I don't know what Dan Campbell did where Matt Patricia failed, where Matt Patricia failed, Dan Campbell succeeded. Because Patricia was trying to get them to practice outside to get tougher. Whatever Dan Campbell did, it seemed like they're mentally prepared for something. I mean, you can handle it. Goff throwing the ball, he found the right gloves. Remember, Stafford struggled with finding gloves or throw barehanded. I don't know how they throw with gloves on, but I'm pretty sure they got throwing gloves these days. And outdoors, they play really, really well. And then you go to some stadiums, the away games are home games. The Houston game, the Chicago game last week, you know what I'm saying? So the Lions fans is traveling well. And I don't know if it's more focused at when they at the crib. I mean, when they on the road. And at the crib, they just like, when we at the crib, we'll figure it out. But both their losses came at the crib. Tampa and Buffalo. You know, and Dan Campbell took, he took responsibility for that Tampa loss and that Buffalo loss. They just struggle versus, athletic quarterbacks. But when you play man-to-man coverage versus athletic quarterbacks, that's what you're going to get. Like, you got to have a really stout defensive front seven to play man-to-man in the back end. Like, you really got to have athletes. You got to, you got to have guys that know how to play the read options, the RPOs, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to have people that know how to play that. But on the road, maybe you just more focused. When I used to like playing on the road better than the crib. I just like to hoop in different venues or play football in different venues, travel. I like to travel. So, even when I like travel, if I'm going down south, I like to drive. Cause I like to look at the scenery sometimes. Sometimes flying is convenient. You know what I'm saying? It is convenient for somebody that flew a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? It is convenient, but driving is its own serenity too. Like, have I got into some natural disasters? Yup, snowstorms and hella shit. But hailstorm. I got into like a hard hail and rainstorm in Ohio one year. Like, you literally couldn't see nothing. But gotta keep your composure while you whipping. You feel the deal me? But yeah, I just think they might be just more focused on the road. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you take a kid away from the crib, you put them in a different environment, they usually perform better. So they might just be the road warriors. real talk, they may just very well may be the Road Warriors. That might be what the Lions may be. They just may be some real ass Road Warriors. And they got the recipe, run the ball, stop the run, and then they can generate some pressure. And you seen last week, F.A. Melifanu, he did his thing. Yeah, F.A. Melifanu, he came off that edge, timing a little bit off. His timing is a little bit off trying to get to the quarterback, but he did his thing. He did his thing. He did his thing. So, but quite frankly, man, they just may be a better road team, in my opinion. They may just be a better road team. So, and if that's the case, so be it. Now, some of the teams that's, been Road Warriors in the playoffs, they've been wild card teams. Green Bay, about 10, 11 years ago, their last championship run, they was a wild card team. They hit, they hit the ground, hit the road, won some game. So usually it's some teams that's, who really sprinting down the stretch, and they gotta win them games. So they've been in playoff mode about 4-5 weeks, and they sprint down the stretch, and they start winning. They get in, and then it's really no pressure to win because nobody expected y'all to get in. You end up you've been in the playoffs for 4 weeks. You hot as fish grease. The pressure off, so now you win. Nobody expects you to do nothing, and then pow, then you're not playing with no expectations. You hot as fish grease. So yeah, man, it be like that. It be like that. So, but yeah, the Lions show they can win anywhere, any environment, any circumstances. I mean, they meant whatever Dan Campbell did. I agree with Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan is the only one that's saying Dan Campbell is a smart football coach. Nobody else is really saying that. It ain't just about the leadership, in my opinion. So it's like, how do you mentally turn a team who a dome team, and then and other coaches have tried to turn them into an all-purpose team, an all-weather team, and you turn them into an outside team. But New Orleans did it. Like I said, that was a good thing about coming from Sean Payton Tree. He did it with New Orleans. Like I said, when they lost the NFC Championship game in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? When they lost that game in Chicago, they came back, a more physical football team. We're going to run it, play action, and, we're going to be physical. We're going to hit you in the mouth offensively with this run game. We're going to hit you in the back end. On the back end, we're going to hit you. So, on defense, then we're going to hit you. But the Lions kind of built from that mold. Because New Orleans went from a team that was historically known as a dome team, so we could play you wherever you want to play at. However y'all want to do it, hey man, we down with it. So yeah, man, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description.